Hey Alexis, I just thought I would take a moment just to say how grateful I am for you and the fact that I just know you're going to step into this position and just do an incredible job. It just really means a lot to me. So thank you for that. When I was at Family Reunion this year, I decided to take on a little project for you. And what I did is I stopped a lot of my close team leader friends and some of the top leaders inside of our company nationally and asked them to record on video what they would say to you as a brand new team leader with their best piece of advice. So I trust that you'll enjoy this video. Sit down with a glass of wine and a journal and take good notes because there is some really awesome information. So enjoy.
One of the things I think for an incoming team leader, you're going to hear all the things from you have to re-recruit your agents, which is essential. Be yourself. Be yourself. Connect. Come from the heart. Put yourself behind people. Do what you're doing because you love doing for others. You love the path of leadership. You love what it means when other people really hear you and they really hear that you're coming from a place that you really want to help them grow. And the last thing that I think I can really instill in you is something that I've learned in this amazing path of leadership that I've had at Keller Williams, and really something that I've connected with recently. Think really fucking big. Don't settle. There's no reason why you have to settle. Allow this to be your launching pad for huge opportunities. That's my advice.
My biggest piece of advice for a team leader is, like they say in Boston, do your job. Do the 40 appointments. Never miss a minimum of 40. And the best way to do it, time block ahead, 2 a day. What time works best for you? 1 p.m. on Thursday, 3 p.m. on Friday. Go in for the close every time. What are you waiting for? Let's move forward.
Best piece of advice for you for a new team leader is just follow the model, follow the systems. We have an incredible growth initiative. Get on the calls, get plugged in. The quicker you get plugged in, the quicker you get to success.
My very best piece of advice is simply this. It is the best on-the-job training that you will ever receive. Make sure that you are developing yourself. Don't lose yourself in service, in the complete service to your agents. Make sure that you're also feeding what you desire and developing your skill set for whatever's next for you.
Biggest piece of advice I could give you is when you feel like it's too much and what have I done, don't hesitate to go and talk to Olivia, because every single team leader feels like they never should have done this, and if you push through that, on the other side, you're going to love this opportunity. Don't be scared when that happens. Reach out to those around you that you trust, and you'll be just fine.
What I recommend to you is look at this position. It's the most amazing position I've ever had the opportunity to have.
My biggest piece of advice for you is going to be using your resources around you. There's so many top TLs in our industry that you can reach out to and use, so really leverage the network that you do have.
My best advice for a brand new team leader is love your people unconditionally. They will take you places you never imagined you could go before.
I have one piece of advice for you. Learn to succeed through others. You need your ALC. And by the way, you have to love your ALC. If you love your ALC, they will go to bat for you and they will help you achieve all of your goals. And by the way, the cool part is the market center as well.
I guess my best bit of advice would be build the relationships with those in your market center. They're your key, they're your resource to really grow through people. ALC as well.
I mean, a basic team leader for 5 years. Take it one day at a time. Do not quit. Follow the model. Thank you. Do your 10, do your 40.
My best piece of advice would be to get in a relationship with the top people in your marketplace, not just agents, that's important, but the best loan officers, the best title people, the best attorneys. Get in a relationship with the top of the top right now. Start developing those relationships, because once you start recruiting the top agents in your board, there will be a cascade effect and you'll bring on a lot more agents.
Here's my biggest piece of advice for you is plug fully into the growth initiative. There's 7 tools and there's 4 conversations. When you obsess over those and really use those tools and surrender to them, it's an E to P thing. and not try to be smarter than them, you'll have magnificent success. Our market center grew up to 200 agents inside of its first year, and it literally was because of 4 conversations and 7 tools that we thought we were smarter than, and yet we just used those silly little spreadsheets and had those conversations every week, and it paid off. So be on every John Davis call, 7 tools, 4 conversations, and you'll kill it.
My biggest piece of advice is take time for yourself, honor yourself through everything. It's going to be tough, it's going to be a lot of work, but it's very rewarding. You're going to love your people.
My biggest piece of advice is never stop growing yourself. You have to grow at the highest level in your market center so that you can invest in your people and bring them up.
So here's the advice I would give you. You have got it in you what you need. So don't be moved by all the outside voices that start telling you, giving you their opinion. Their opinions don't matter. Stay the course. Do the growth initiative and you're going to be fantastically successful.
As a new team leader, I just want to tell you to master your time and be selfish with it. You know what your goals are and plan your time to hit those, and be okay with telling people that you don't know. You're the source of the source. They don't need you to know everything, and that is very liberating. So be selfish with your time, have your goals mapped out on your calendar, and you will rock.
What I would say to you is, when I first took the job as a team leader, one of my friends said, being a team leader is going to be one of the most challenging and rewarding experiences of your life. Now, besides my children, I would say that was 100% true. You will have some of the most amazing days, and you'll have some of your most challenging days. And so just keep that in perspective, that the challenging days are going to grow you into the person you need to become to get to where you want to get to in life, and it's going to make you a bigger asset to your future and to those that you surround yourself with. And your amazing days will make it all worth it. Trust me, your amazing days will put you over the roof. So look at the team leader job as an opportunity to grow yourself and grow your people, and always, always keep things in perspective and always have fun. Nothing we do is life or death. So as you can see, I've got my red rubber ball up there. I've got my scooter helmet with a mohawk. I've got the scooter itself. Olivia's actually taking a spin on this around the office. So again, nothing I do is life or death. And so just try to keep that in perspective.
I'd held the role for 12 years, and what I finally realized was that recruiting is not anything but changing lives. And if you wake up every day believing that there's someone out there whose lives you can make a difference, you will love the job.
Sure. Biggest piece of advice: constantly stay in conversation with people, always, regardless of what you're talking about. Speak with someone, and keep your potassium levels, or just general banana levels, up as well.
Here's some advice for you. Make sure you have one person who's a coach for you and one person who is your personal coach. Because being a team leader, you have a lot you'll do every day as a leader, as a coach, as a mentor, as a trainer. You also need that one person in your life who will be your personal person. You got to separate the two. It's a very big job. It's an incredible opportunity to love and support people. Make sure you have that personal person too.
The most important thing you can do is to be in great relationship with your staff and your OP as a team leader, and leverage the support systems that you have, and build a tremendous amount of support through your ALC to grow the market center.
My biggest piece of advice to you in being successful is controlling your schedule. What I see time and time again with leaders is that they jump around and try to put out fires instead of controlling their schedule and controlling their time. So make sure that your time is your saving grace and that you take care of that for everybody and yourself.
Just a couple pieces of advice or things that hopefully will help you is just maintain the consistency. There becomes challenges and you get pulled in a lot of different directions, yet your focus, grow the market center, and everything will take care of itself.
And we go, oh my gosh, what is it that I could do to be an amazing team leader? It's one thing, and it's a bold law. Never take a no when a yes is still possible. The bottom line is, they wouldn't be sitting there talking to you if they weren't interested in joining Keller Williams. Every time an agent comes in and sits down with you in their office, they've already decided that they're coming. And your presentation is what talks them out of it. So just keep asking and just keep moving forward and just keep calling and never take a no when a yes is still possible. Good luck.
I would say the biggest piece of advice for a new team leader is no fear. No fear. Just think about a capper as someone who probably earns less than you in your salary. So just go for it and know that you're adding value to their life. You're going to change their life, change their world, and you can do it. Stay awesome.
The advice I would have for a brand new team leader would be this. You succeed through your people, not around them. So I would literally, if I were brand new, I would spend the first 30 days getting to know all of the agents, especially the top agents, getting to know their goals, getting to know their big why, and really developing relationships with those people, because at the end of the day, people don't care how much you know until they know that you care, and they need to understand that you are on their side and you are going to help them succeed at the highest level. And if you do that, they will love you and support you and help you grow the market center. So love on your people, get to know them as much as possible before you do anything else, and you'll set yourself up for success.
Good luck. Take care.
Good luck.
Good luck. I know you're going to do great. Super excited for you.
Good luck.
You're going to rock it. You're going to do great, and we're here to support you.
Good luck to you.
Good luck.
Congratulations on taking the TL role.
And congratulations on your role.
Good luck.
Congratulations, good luck.
And on that note, Alexa, play Kenny Loggins' Footloose.
Footloose by Kenny Loggins.
There we go. All right, congratulations and have a great day. And I look forward to masterminding and sharing with you and watching you conquer the world.
When I first started thinking about stepping out of the team leader role, Coach Carey actually asked me, when you think of your replacement, what do you think of? What does this person look like? And, what are some of the key characteristics that they have to have? And I actually wrote them down, and they're in no particular order, but I just want to take a second and read them. I said that they needed to be professional, dynamic, caring. They needed to be a great leader. They needed to be respected in our community. They needed to be smart. They needed to be learning-based, charismatic, confident, positive, assertive, goal-driven. They needed to have influence. They needed to definitely be a big picture thinker. They needed to be independent, results-oriented, a culture keeper. So someone that's going to keep the culture here at Keller Williams Preferred. Someone that's passionate, someone that has urgency, and someone that's energetic. And I can't think of anybody that has all of those except for you. So thank you for being willing to take on the leadership position here at Keller Williams Preferred. So you've been able to watch here now for maybe 10 minutes some other great leaders across the country give their best piece of advice to you for being a new team leader, and I just have a few things that come to mind as well. So when a recruit tells you no, it just means not yet. Right? Sometimes it takes us years to recruit certain people that we want to be in business with. So when you hear a no, it just means not yet. Surround yourself with talented leadership team and be on purpose about keeping and maintaining and growing those relationships. You have an incredibly highly talented leadership team around you, and when you pour into them and empower them to do their jobs at a really high level, you will get back tenfold, and those relationships are super key to your success. Be a resource to your top 20% of the producing agents in the office. They're going to come to you for advice. And if you can always be one step ahead of them and giving them things that will help them for your business, they will look to you as a coach and a mentor and a leader, and that's what you are. Empower your ALC. I've challenged myself a little bit with that, and I've struggled with that here a little bit with the ALC, so I'm just going to challenge you to empower the ALC. Make it a group of people that everybody wants to be a part of. Have a waiting list next year in 2017 of people that want to be on your ALC. Remember, there's no such thing as balance, right? It's called counterbalance. And I struggled with that. I was a team leader for 8 years. I struggled with that for probably 6 years of the 8. And I found in the last couple of years when I can take care of myself and do some fun things for me and live a little bit more counterbalanced, it's actually, imagine that, it makes your job a little easier. And the last thing that I would say is that recruiting solves all problems. So focus on recruiting your transfer agents. Let Melissa, take and run with the productivity coaching program, and you're going to do an awesome job. So thank you. I love you, and the best is yet to come.